Author's Note. This video is my review of Tiny Toons Looniversity Spring Beak, based on Tiny Toon Adventures by Tom Ruegger, directed by Lauren Andrews and Megan Fisher, published by Warner Brothers Animation, Amblin Entertainment, and Snipple Animation Studios. Starring the voices of Eric Bauza, Ashley Crystal Hairston, David Arrigo Jr., Tessa Netting, Natalie Palamides, Kendi Milo, Fred Tatasciore, J.P. Karliak, Lorraine Newman, A.J. Beckles, and Kari Walgren as Bashara Bunny. Rated TV PG. P.S. Apologies for the watermark in the upper left-hand corner. The footage was taken from the Cartoon Network airing of this special on YouTube. Link in the description below.
Mom's doing our routine with someone else!
We've been replaced with Blondie!
250 movie reviews are officially behind us, and we are on a long sprint towards what may be 500 reviews. And to start it off, we're going to review the first special of Tiny Toons Looniversity. Spring break has hit Acme Looniversity, and the sibling duo of Buster and Babs Bunny has returned to Burrowville for the week. But when Plucky Duck tags along, he becomes a new star of the family. Meanwhile, Hampton and Sweetie go on an unexpected journey of their own.
So, you think you've bamboozled a great, huh? Gotten one over on an icon? Lambasted a luminary?
For those who are new to Tiny Toons Looniversity, I'll sum this up. It's a bit like Tiny Toon Adventures in terms of the casts, but at the same time, it's more of its own series that combines the looniness of Warner Bros. Classic cartoons, along with a bit of wholesomeness of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yeah, it's a surprising combination when it comes to these iconic characters from the 90s. But that also means there are less mean-spirited story events, even compared to Tiny Toons Spring Break Special. And I'll explain why.
Tell us everything about school!
Well, I'll bet you're the biggest stars on campus!
Compared to their adventure counterparts, Buster and Babs really got a bit of the short end of the stick. They wound up being jealous of Plucky Duck because he drew the attention of their own mother from them. And while they were down in the dumps, they also wound up being humbled down in the process, choosing to make amends instead of becoming mean-spirited. And while Plucky was a bit on the ego side compared to his adventure counterpart, he did suffer from some self-esteem issues. At least he didn't end up in Elmira's arms in the end.
They were feeling a little jealous and were faking it.
How do you know?
Moms always know.
Now, please don't be angry at me, but I was truly jealous of Buster and Babs' family, especially their mother, Bashara Bunny. I liked how caring she was of all her sons and daughters, how optimistic she was, and how she knew of Buster and Babs' own plight. Though I wonder if she's really a close friend of Katana and Melina from Mortal Kombat. Surprisingly, the other relative of Buster and Babs that stuck with me was Bubba Bunny, just due to being a lovable older brother to the twins. Can we have him in future episodes? I would love to see more of this character.
Klondike! Oh, cool! I've never been this far north!
The side story was focused more on Hampton J. Pig and Sweetie Bird, and while I didn't care for it as much as I liked in the main story, it was still enjoyable in its own right. I think the one thing that made me turn the other cheek was the body swap between both the reckless bird and the timid pig, courtesy of Shirley the Loon, and how the moment wasn't as long as I thought. But what I liked about this was how these two interacted with each other, playing through their own strengths and weaknesses. By the way, since this series is not related to the Adventures series, I wonder if this version of Hampton is a distant cousin of Busy Town's Mr. Frumble.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
While there were some ups and downs with this special, I actually enjoyed Tiny Toons Looniversity Spring Beak over the 1994 Tiny Toons Spring Break Special. There were some funny moments, and there were moments that were alright, but it's still an enjoyable special that you can catch, ironically, on YouTube, courtesy of Cartoon Network. By the way, should I review the first 2 seasons of Tiny Toons Looniversity? Reply in the comments below if I should.
Whoever wrote this despicable story, you'll hear from my lawyer.